First up and under from Martin Smith, chased by Russell. Early feel of the ball for Ian Walker. Curl in a bit, comfortably out by Teddy Sheringham. Plenty forward still. Martin Smith. Bennett among those forward. Scott trying to get through. Maverick tried to get there. This is Bambi. Leaves it for Howells. Changes the angle beautifully. All covered. Gray. Scott. Everything to his right. Ferguson. Armstrong. Mabbott. Hey! Oh, what an opportunity for the former Spurs player. Came to him fortuitously. There seemed to be an almighty hole, but he couldn't find it. Walker was a bit on the left-hand post, but in trying to get it wide of his right hand, there looks a gap there, but he pulled it away from the far post. Comes through to Sheringham. Scott. The crowd's on the edge of their seats or their toes. Ferguson, too strong. Ferguson. Taken off his toe by Sheringham. Sunderland really should have made more of that.
Well, that was the best move of the game, wasn't it?
Bennett lost it. Needed the help of the long legs of Bennett. But Barnby always looked the favourite on Bennett then. And Tottenham almost changed the atmosphere at Roker. Anderton. Well read by Kubicki. Pickett. Taken again. Ball may well have been moving. Indicating the spot for the free kick, Mike Reed.
Good break by Spurs. Gary Bennett actually was taking the free kick now, was made a mistake in the centre, and it was his long leg who rescued the situation just as it seemed it was going to squeeze clear for Sheringham coming in. Vital clearance.
50 forward, Howard made the run, out by Anderton. Here's Popescu. Klinsmann makes a diagonal run and falls flat on his face. Sheringham back for Barnby. How to find Barnby. Everybody wants to find Barnby. Here's Ferguson. Two forwards. Kubicki, Gray to the right. It's liven up again. Three waiting for a cross. It could not be so described. Kubicki hurt. Referee allows play to go on. Gray was offside. And he's a touch unlucky. Gary Bennett, real servant at this club. Got a flick away off the head of Popescu, and he wasn't far away with the return. Anderton may well try to come around the wall. Calderwood up on the far side. Anderton takes. Chamberlain just with the block by Bennett, but with his hand. Handball, and Bennett is sent off. Sunderland down to 10 men. Save from Popescu with his hand getting up behind the goalkeeper. Sunderland down to 10 men, and Spurs have a penalty. 5th minute of the second half, and Jurgen Klinsmann with the chance to put Spurs ahead. Ball not quite on the spot. Alec Chamberlain, a little shrug of the shoulders. It's down to him now. Oh, what an excellent penalty. Could not surely have been more accurate. Klinsmann's 17th goal of the season, his second penalty. And this is what led to the penalty. Popescu, who started it, in fact, and it would be Popescu in the end who was denied. Came back off the post, not sure that Chamberlain got a touch. And there's Popescu in the middle, unmarked, side foot, and clear handball by Bennett, who, in the modern ruling, knew that that was the end of his interest in this match, or at least playing interest. Campbell. Tottenham Hotspur. Well, they allowed him the freedom of the penalty area to the right at Roker, or to our right at least. I think Howie's expression summed up the feelings of Sunderland supporters. I mean, it really was a walk on the comfort side. Howie missed the header, Sheringham looked up, nobody came to him, so he thought, well, I might just as well go and finish it myself, and he did with some aplomb.
Well, you just can't commit yourself there as a central defender. You either get the ball, but you don't get the wrong side like that. And then, of course, now there isn't the cover of the third defender. Teddy Sheringham thinks, right, let's keep going. And his left foot, and no chance at all for the goalkeeper. And now surely it's beyond them.
Plays, here's another. No, there's not. Good save by Chamberlain, denying Anderson.
A great ball from Barnby. That was good early one. And Anderson actually only needed to knock it in the far post. You see he's going to knock it back towards the goalkeeper as he's stretching. He'll get a better angle from here. Empty net, but he's knocked it back to the keeper, who must be very grateful to be holding on to that. That should have been the third.
Craig Russell is up with him. Smith is behind him. Unhappy end. I think Sheringham. Only place for it to go. And Kubicki trying to lift his side, who are deep in the doldrums.
Certainly, with still, what, 27 minutes to go. Spurs, such a good passing team. With a man short, you could almost see them certainly getting another couple at least.
Two in front of Chamberlain. Away comes Calderwood. Mabbutt is still in. Out by Phil Gray. Klinsmann. Put out by Howie. And it's a third goal. Deflection's on the way, but Gary Mabbutt, who doesn't score too often, enjoying the moment as his side take a third. Hit it well, got a deflection, but I think he will claim it.
Yeah, a significant deflection, wasn't it? But I mean, definitely in those circumstances, the attacking player will definitely have that. Gary Mabbutt, certainly, as you say, not getting that many goals, will want that one. And as I said, it's now 3-0, and I don't think you'd like to be one of the Sunderland outfield players at the moment, because it still looks a long way for that final whistle.
Anderson, away by Howie. Back to the young England player. Klinsmann, 4 on 3 here. Oh, Klinsmann.
Looked pretty dreadful. I mean, it was pretty dreadful.
Anderson and Klinsmann between them didn't quite get it right. Popescu. Barnby. Played by Scott. This is Smith. Gray. Sprinter outside him is Kubicki. The other way is Scott. 4 in the area. This is Armstrong. Ferguson, they can't afford to give it away. But they're not going to... Certain irony in that it should be Phil Gray. If only his earlier one counted, which looked a lot easier than that one. But he took the chance quite superbly. Snapped a commentator in passing. Hit it quite beautifully under the body of Ian Walker to lift the spirits around Roker.
Well, I think everyone would be delighted to see Sunderland get that goal for that first half performance of nothing else. That one he hit very well on the half volley, just getting in front. Justin Edinburgh, but as you say, was a much harder chance than that one in the first 45 minutes.
Moment, Klinsmann, Popescu. Now, the fact that they took their foot off the accelerator has obviously contributed to the change in fortunes, but one should take nothing away from Sunderland for that. Almost lazy cross in, and Klinsmann up early. Header gave Chamberlain no opportunity at all.
Well, it was a great cross, wasn't it, by Terry Sheringham, who was asking to be put into the net, and Jurgen Klinsmann didn't hesitate. He's had an excellent second half. Stuart Nethercutt just coming on at this stage. But I think it's really, I mean, the dominance in the second half for me. I mean, you could have picked one of the attackers as man of the match. Certainly Klinsmann has played well, Barnby has flitted around, and Anderton has come into his own, and of course Sherrington with a cross there and his own goal. But for me, I think the game was won in the first 45 minutes when they went in at half-time. They defended well, and so I think one of the central defenders, Colin Calderwood and Gary Mabbutt, have now rediscovered their form, and for me, the captain, Gary Mabbutt, also got on the score sheet, is a worthy man of the match on this particular occasion.
Into the last 2 minutes.
Second half.
Sheringham fancied going it alone. Spurs go on. Sunderland go back to continue a fight in the league. 2 goals for Jurgen Klinsmann. Sheringham and Mabbutt making up Spurs 4. 1 consolation goal for Sunderland, scored by Phil Gray, who, like many of his supporters, will leave the ground wondering what might have been had he taken his opportunity in the first period. And in the end, his old side, where he started his career, Tottenham Hotspur, the Premiership side, go on.
Yeah.